Success is not a destination, it's a process, and every achievement is simply evidence of systems that others cannot see. Because every feeling is data about the state of the world. Gratitude is not a feeling, it's recognition that every success was possible thanks to systems that others do not see. There are no Sundays for him, only days with different rhythms. Money is not a goal, it's a tool, and like any tool, its value lies in the mastery with which it is used. The sound of the scanner is as familiar as that of a symphony. The most important contract was signed without ink, only with a glance. The helicopter lands just as the contract is about to be signed. The value of his time is not measured in money, it's measured in access. The clock in his room has no hands, because in his world, time is mental. Leadership is not position, it's influence, the ability to make others see possibilities where they once saw limits. He does not give interviews, he gives results. Knowledge is not power, it's responsibility, because each insight generates the moral obligation to act. The crystal in his room reflects as much style as discipline. Pressure does not break them, it strengthens them, like metal that is tempered under conditions that would destroy ordinary materials. The present is not limitation, it's opportunity, because they transform each moment into raw material for extraordinary futures. The echo of his voice bounces only in rooms where there is respect. Money is not the objective, it's oxygen. Their thoughts are not ideas, they are seeds, because each concept is designed to grow and transform into tangible reality. Simplicity is not reduction, it's distillation, because the most powerful concepts can be explained in a sentence. Communication is not exchange, it's construction, because every conversation builds bridges towards shared futures. Patience is not waiting, it's preparation. Where others see expenses, he sees positioning. While others wait for Monday to start, he has already closed 3 deals in what others call the early hours. People mark times on clocks, but his time is measured in market movements and decisions that cannot wait. Taxis do not exist in his reality. Everything is discrete transfer, because the correct habits channel energy towards precise objectives, because they understand that perfect timing multiplies any effort. Patience is not a virtue, it's a strategy, because they know that perfect timing is worth more than speed. Small decisions do not reach his desk. The piano plays softly as the plan for the next quarter is projected. The sources of his data do not appear in search engines. He does not pay memberships, he is the one who authorizes others to have them. The mirrors he has do not reflect appearance, they reflect intentions. His presence in the room changes the air, making it tense and respectful. Their teams are not employees, they are extensions of their vision, multipliers of impact trained to think like them. Abundance is not a coincidence, it's a consequence of decisions they made when others chose comfort. Strategy is not a plan, it's vision, because they see several possible futures and create the path to the most desirable one. The present is not a prison, it's a lever, because they use the current reality as a fulcrum to move the world. Their routines are not habits, they are rituals of power that align mind, body, and purpose towards specific goals. Confidence is not a feeling, it's calculation, based on probabilities that they process faster than computers. The signatures he collects are not autographs, they are alliances. The silences in his meetings are more revealing than 1,000 speeches. His meetings do not have a public agenda, but their effects are felt in stock markets. Improvised meetings do not exist in his world. Their words are not sounds, they are codes, because each phrase is designed to program realities in receptive minds. The private jet is not a luxury, it's high-level logistics. Important decisions don't sound loud, they just change the course of things. Resistance is not an obstacle, it's information, because every no received reveals exactly what they need to change. Their words are not communication, they are construction, because each phrase builds bridges towards shared realities. Their questions do not seek answers, they seek perspectives, because they know that the quality of the questions determines the quality of the future. His decisions seem casual, but they are the effects of an exact formula. His personal assistant has more power than several directors. Their alliances are not partnerships, they are multipliers, because each correct association exponentially amplifies the impact. Others look for jobs. They create entire industries where millions will find their purpose without knowing it. Resistance is not an obstacle, it's information, because each difficulty reveals exactly what capabilities they need to develop. The silence of his house is not emptiness, it's absolute focus. Each breakfast has a goal, each lunch a partner. The present does not limit them, it propels them. Rain does not delay him, he waits for it as part of the show. Knowledge is not accumulation, it's transformation, because they know that information without action is lost potential. Versatility is not adaptation, it's evolution, because they change form without losing essence or direction. The silence between phrases generates more impact than any presentation. Perfect execution is not a coincidence, it's an obsession, because they understand that small details create huge differences. The wind on his terrace sounds different. Their signatures don't adorn contracts, they sculpt futures, and each stroke redefines what it means to be inevitable. Power is not strength, it's magnetism, the ability to attract resources, talents, and opportunities without apparent effort. Time is not a limitation, it's a resource, and like any resource, its value lies in the wisdom with which it is invested. Their alliances are not conveniences, they are constructions, because each partnership builds unique possibilities. The conversations he has are not casual, they are strategies in disguise. The sound of his shoes marks the rhythm of a global strategy. The phones he uses are not in stores. He does not need notifications, everything important is already planned. The phrases he repeats are internal keys, not motivational mantras. Money is not security, it's freedom. The ability to choose without external limitations that restrict vision. There are no frames with phrases, only expansion maps. Their alliances are not conveniences. They are architectures of power that redesign entire industries. Knowledge is not power, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. Failure is not shame, it's investment, because every paid mistake becomes applied wisdom. Discipline is not restriction, it's freedom, because the right habits eliminate the need to make exhausting decisions. Charisma is not personality, it's certainty, the tranquility projected by those who know exactly where they are going. The gift he gives does not cost much, but it has more meaning than jewels. Their emotions do not control them, they inform them. His library is not full of books, it's loaded with bound strategies. The data he consults is not on Google, it's in his network. Their decisions are not individual, they are collective, because they consider the impact on systems that others cannot see. Their priorities are not urgencies, they are investments, because every minute dedicated correctly generates hours of advantage. The marble where he steps has a history of embedded power. Their objectives are not dreams, they are destinies, because they operate with the certainty of those who have already experienced the result. Their thoughts are not private, they are drafts of realities that others will experience as destiny. Their meetings do not have agendas, they have results, because they know that clarity of purpose eliminates the need for protocols. Fear does not paralyze them, it informs them, because every calculated risk is a door to unexplored territories. Every object in his space has a purpose, nothing is by chance. Elegance is not in what they wear, it's in how they make the impossible seem like the only logical option. Like pressure that turns coal into diamonds under extreme conditions. Their routines are not habits, they are architectures, structures designed to generate specific results. Simplicity is not lack, it's mastery, because only those who master complexity can create elegance. The present is not a prison, it's a platform, because they use each moment as a springboard towards extraordinary realities. The doors he opens do not have standard locks. Power is not flaunted, it's exercised in silence, like gravity that attracts without needing to announce itself. Innovation is not creativity, it's evolution, because they identify the next stage before others understand the current one. The technology he uses is not yet on the market. Elegance is not in his clothes, it's in the precision of his movements. The sound of the sea hitting the dock accompanies his first business call, because they understand that the way of thinking determines the way of living. His way of looking disarms speeches. Money is not the end, it's flow, a current that they direct towards the materialization of impossible visions. Quality is not an option, it's identity, because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. Money is not security, it's freedom, the ability to choose without external limitations that restrict vision. Their decisions are not choices, they are destinies, because they understand that each option is a vote for the world they are building. The file he keeps in his briefcase weighs more than an ingot. The way he listens makes others reveal more than they intended. The scent of expensive incense marks the beginning of his most productive hour. Patience is not virtue, it's strategy, because they know that the perfect moment is worth more than impulsive speed. Their thoughts are not casual, they are intentional. Their alliances are not transactions, they are transformations, because each partnership creates value that neither could generate alone. The paths he takes are not marked on the GPS. The respect he generates is not demanded, it's imposed. Patience is not passivity, it's preparation, because they know that the perfect opportunity requires perfect preparation. The lowlights do not relax him, they activate him. While the city sleeps, he reviews the markets that will dictate the future. Their words are not opinions, they are predictions, because they speak from the perspective of those who have already seen the future. Innovation is not invention, it's connection, because they see relationships between ideas that others keep fragmented. The view from his desk reaches further than any tower. The walls of his meeting room are shielded with agreements. Discipline is not restriction, it's direction. Patience is not passivity, it's power. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance, because only those who master complexity can create elegant solutions. Their decisions are not impulses, they are conclusions, results of analysis that others would take months to complete.